Technical difficulties. When you have the wrong game open, you try to stream that one. Now, there we go. Got some serious corn harvest going here. Trying something different today with the I got the mother bin out here today. We are running a mother bin. We also got a couple of new tractors. We got new combines. I don't know what that was. We can't afford to be missing corn. But convoy's working, that's a blessing. We're not making it very far before we get a hopper. Upgraded my combines. I use these combines on year one at this field, on this farm, so we went back to those with the 45-foot headers. And we had to go back to bigger carts and all kind of good stuff, so I'm so tired of this. It ain't gonna take much for him to get another. It's gonna be full in a minute. We're gonna see how much corn we pull off this field. I figured it was like 600 acres. Something like that. It'd be great if they all get unloaded before these carts get out of here, so I'm gonna take him out of the way real quick. This is the new 830, 9R 830. It is a great tractor so far. This is the second one I bought. And again, we got a mother bin out here, so we're gonna see how that works out. I don't think I can keep up with just two carts. I really don't think I can, because we have not made it to nowhere around this field yet, and I've almost got two carts. So matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and hook up the third cart and get him headed this way. We got a mother bin sitting there. I'm holding off on the trucks right now. Let's hook this joker up and get him going too. This is my other 830. I bought two of them, so I may have to hook those bigger trailers up. I don't know how I'm gonna keep up with this. We're gonna see. I got room to grow here. I can always add to it. I got 3 trucks. Pretty short haul, but if I get that mother bin full, we are done. Which is not a bad problem to have. This field is so big that it's going to take 3.5 hours to harvest it. Yeah, I know. Sucks, doesn't it? We will not get done with that today. I haven't been live in a few days. Our month closeout at the dealership is always like long hours, and we had Thanksgiving holiday and just cold weather changed up on us. It was just, didn't feel like it, so. Eh. According to Farm Simulator, those little tractors will not pull these big carts when they are full. So, I know dang well it will. But Oh no. 1050. How does one go about running off in the ditch? Now I gotta catch all of them. Man, that's awesome. First wreck. They always go too far when they make that corner anyway, so. Give us through the chainsaw, he does that shit again. Normally works pretty smooth. Great corn over here though. Awesome corn. We're just gonna get started here today. This isn't gonna be a long episode, but wanted to reach out to everybody real quick because it has been a couple days. So I guess that's how they need to handle that corner. I don't know. I've never seen this before, so. Then we gotta mulch all this crap, so this is gonna be an ordeal. I think we should no-till wheat over here. Hopefully I'll comply. So, all right, he made it. It's gonna take all of us here in a minute, guys. Don't worry. Decent yields over here, nothing special, but this is corn, so I think we've been sleeping on sorghum. I had one sorghum field that I bought that I harvested the other day, and that stuff made a killing. Really been sleeping on sorghum. I want to say convoy was not working because of the headers. It's working fine now with mod hub headers. Well, I would say not. We should fill this ditch in probably. Where's my other card at? What ditch is he off in? Something's off in the ditch. There it is. There's always one. You gotta hit it at an angle. See? I know a few things. Not everything, but a few things. You got two 830s on the car, so that's plenty of horsepower there. Wish he'd sit down somewhere before you turn over. He won't be able to calculate a path in a minute, so. I almost went back with AF11s. I used them on year 2, but we went with these. I like these. So pretty smooth machines. Not the capacity of an AF11, but they handle business. So. Made a net. I told you stay out of the damn ditch. I mean, this shit right here. I get it. We'll have all of y'all full at one time, ain't we? That's gonna be a long drive back to the cart, to the mother bin. We got a cluster here. In progress. Why you can't calculate a path? You in the field. That's when it freezes up right there, when it can't calculate a path. What is the damn deal? So auto drive is not recognizing this whole field? Oh wait. You can't pick up that. My bad. I had the wrong card unload on there. My error. Wonder how much corn we've gotten off here already. Let's go see. My error. Hey, 4 likes. Thanks for the like. Come on, Farm Sim. You're frozen up on me. Stop it. We've gotten 39,000 off that. And 116 off of that. Jeez. Lots of corn. Already. I don't know if I better hold all this. I made this bill. I just joined two fields and made this one over here. That's my largest field right here. So I gotta suck up some diesel, ain't I? Let's go over and make sure my tractor's gonna dump accordingly. Have to make sure. Let me start this plow. I'm sorry, guys. I would not mean to do this in the middle of a live stream, but this tractor's just sitting there not doing anything. I can make time of this, so I'll go right back to the harvesting. So I got to find this tractor over here that's got the cart. I haven't done this before. I've ran the I ran the mother bins before, but I just had the course plate dumping into that, and I'd bring a truck when I needed to. I've never ran this auto drive mix match with a bin before, so I'm just watching this real quick to make sure it does right. I just need to go over and dump on that mother bin and get gone. So he's already got a truckload. I might just make it where I can just run one truck and keep an eye on it. As long as I'm not getting full over here, should be fine. I just want to make sure we're good. That mother bin will hold a couple of cart loads, I think. So close. Close. Fine adjustments here. No problem. I was going to say, hell, is anything going in there? He's going to have a load. He's got a pretty good chunk. And this way you can just grab. Alright, so he can hold 2 cart loads. Okay, cool. And that's like 4 truckloads, so. Wow, he went swimming. Nothing better to do, huh? Well. I'll get it. We'll need you in a minute, so. Alright, so let's run him to pick up some corn. And we'll go to 15 truckload. Let's try this out real quick. Oh no, blocked by an object. What are we doing? I'll leave for 1 second. Oh, no big deal. Got a little close, that's all. You stop. You stop. A little bit too close. A little bit too many curves right there, so that's understandable. And oh look, we got a grain cart off in the ditch. Imagine that. They love that damn ditch. He was almost gone, I think. Yep. And then he makes that, like, okay, we're fine now, we can go. We're not gonna have enough room here in a minute, so we're gonna be out of space. Let's see how the truck reacts here. That's what I'm kind of curious about. I'm kind of curious about what kind of adjustments need to be made at that truck. So let's slide him over a little bit. And I'm not afraid of that. Yeah, one can handle it right now. So. Not sure what we're waiting on, but we're waiting on something. It's gonna be big, and I don't feel like it, so scared. Say you scared, boy. Go get that hopper. And they're messing up again. So I would think that combine could push that tractor. Just me, but weight is power. So all right, let's back over the header. There we go. I got that corn. I bought that little field there too. It's got a heck of a forecast on the yield there. So yee. We're definitely gonna bring the corn. So if these hoppers give me a problem, I can always get those fancy dump trailers I got with the plains and prairies pack. They don't require a hopper. They just pull up in one spot and stop. And they actually unload faster. So that might be the way to go. All right. So he's about to go back home with a full. Yep. We're gonna be in trouble. There's some good corn over here too. So we have a big problem over here. 120%. Killer corn. I've been waiting to harvest this field for a long time now. I really have. I'm excited to harvest this field. Where was the, let's see here. Okay. Good corn. Man, it's stout. 120%, 120%. He ain't got quite a truckload, so that ain't gonna get him out of here, I don't think. Looks like he can keep up though, unless they all come up at one time. Should be okay. As long as it fills that front hopper up, I'm gonna shell that truck. That's gonna work out okay. We're gonna leave that alone right now. Let's just stick with that. And he finished work. Send him home. This is all we want field after this winter right here. So cool. Let's go check on our combine now. Yep, figured that. Let's do this and adjust this convoy somewhat. And adjust this one's convoy somewhat. Put a little more stall. There we go. Put some room between them. I'm just glad to see convoy working. I think it was a header, the headers I was using, because now it's working just fine. So. And I didn't do anything different. We're gonna be stuck here in a minute. That does work out pretty good though. I like it. I ain't gonna about there lining up with the trucks and not making it, going too far. They can just roll. We can just roll. Need a dump over here. That's the bad thing about it is they're way on this other side. They're not going to keep up here for a minute. I'm gonna take what I can off this one and get gone. This not gonna hold a truckload in a piece, so. Get what I can. Sorry. Be stuck in a minute. Oh, the other one's here. Never mind. See if I can keep him going. No, he don't need enough anyway. Boy. Unload this one real quick. Get what he's got. There is some high yielding corn here though. Nope. Gotta be in the field. Hustle. Hustle. They're just dogging these tractors out going right across the corn. I told them to stay out of it, but they don't care. They don't care one little bit. They made it back over here though. I got to hand it to him. He's rolling, so I wonder if I should add another truck. Yeah, both those carts came screaming back up here, so we should be good to go. He's almost got 2 truckloads now. He's got another cart inbound. I don't know if they better keep up with 1 truck now. I just don't know. No, he won't. Because there's 2 more truckloads right there. You got a half a load sitting there and there comes 2 more loads, so. Pretty cool stuff. Something different. I like different sometimes. Be a good old tractor. Oh, that's right. Those combines did it last time. I remember that now. They're doing it again. That joker's almost full. I don't know, we got time. That's that's 2 truckloads. Give a little help here. Put 2 trucks in the mix. Hell. Now we gotta start drying corn too. Sure wished I didn't have to freeze up every time I wanted to look at something else. Let's go in here and start the dryer. Start the dryer. I'm glad this dryer runs a lot quicker than the one on Alma does, so. Coming to help. They finally slowed down a hair over here. They got caught up in this corner. When they straighten out again, he'll be full. And he's halfway full. Still some good corn over here. Man, we have been at it for like 40 minutes to get around this field, and we are not around this field yet. This is insanity. I should have straightened that little hump out right there. But no big deal. Make sure they stay awake. Yeah, that's 2 truckloads gone right there. Sheesh. Send him some help every once in a while. That's cool. That's 4 or 5 truckloads already. A couple more out here. Still. That's another truckload right there. He's got a truckload. Jeez. We're back. Sorry, we had a little skip there. Little internet flash. Great internet out here in the country. great. Another half hopper already. It's a pretty long run on this one, so. That right there. They did it on that game last time. It was like all three machines had that, like their straw spreader froze. Couple more truckloads coming to you, boy. These carts hold a ton, so a ton of tons. Let's go fill him up before he stops and backs everything up. Let's just go. Keep him moving, keep him moving. If I catch him before he backs up, we're good. Yep. I suck. Never was that good at backing up the articulating tractors, so I can, but a lot going on here. That's a lot of corn. Like 60,000 liters of corn on a set of tracks. Tell me that ain't a pain in the ass. I'm about to load him up already. He's almost loaded. Yeah, a lot of corn here. This is what I was afraid of right here, though. Exactly what I was afraid of. We can work around that, though. They can definitely keep up, though. That's good. I can just park one right there. I got 2 loads coming. Actually, 4 loads coming, so. little leapfrog action here. Try to get this topped off. Good thing is I started down this corner. They should let me start over in this corner. I would hope. Not a guarantee. No guarantee there, so. Put the trucks back in motion here. Yeah, you want to keep the trucks close. That's the good thing about that. Just keep them close. So, and the good thing is he will have another whole couple loads here to keep the trucks moving. Because as long as you can fill that front hopper up and that truck can stop on the truck parking, you'll be fine. Let's see which way we're going to go after here. I should be, it ought to just turn around right there. I may have started in the right spot this time. Normally I start in the other corner and they go all the way down there, then we'll go all the way back down here. So we should be fine. Man, we have pulled some corn off this field. And I've only gone on the edges, so we got a long way to go here. It took 35 minutes to get around the side. Sheesh, around the headlands. As some of y'all say. Never called it a headland. The ends. We used to call it the ends. Trim the ends. Are you gonna do the headlands? What? Yep, turn around, go back. It's gonna be a cluster for just a second. Park you over here on the side. Because you are itching to get in the way. You're in the way. And we're gonna move you out of the way. I will just get all three of y'all out of the way. And I will do combine support here for a second. They're gonna dive right back off into here. Freeze frame, maybe? Oh, okay. They pulled that stunt. I'm sorry. I see now. I think I finally did that right. Pretty exciting. That's normally a huge cluster right there. And I think I did it correctly for a change, so. If somebody has Guinness's phone number, call them and tell them I just set a new world record for doing something right on Farm Simulator. I'm gonna fix that real quick though. Sorry. Horseplay and auto drive makes stuff really simple, but you had to stay on top of it. They should have bought me a little time too. They should have bought me just a little bit of time. So, cool beans. Corner here is not the best. Overall, I think we got a pretty good start on this little bit of hour that I spent on here. Good hour live stream. It's been a few days. Sorry about that. To anybody that watches me regularly. Not many, but there's a couple. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody, as always. This will be a couple of episodes right here because this is going to take forever. We'll have to go back and get some more propane. We've actually already pulled quite a bit of corn off of this. And the yield has not been the best, so we'll keep hauling it in here. He ain't gonna cut none, that'll give us a little break. I just hate how it does that. You know good and well how to make a course. You could have made that course eat up more of that instead of leaving that third machine hanging out there by itself, but That's why I should really switch the trailers over. He's showing he's ran an hour and a half already, so that's fraudulent. More like an hour. More like an hour. I've been streaming 58 minutes, so I did let them drive to the farm by themselves. Then I bought the wrong headers, so we had to go back to the store pickup. Yeah, long story. I bought 3 headers that were like foldable. They looked like they were really long. They were really wide headers, and they were 30-foot headers. I was not cutting this field with 30-foot headers. Sorry. Was not gonna do it. It's good corn down this end, so that's not a bad problem to have if you can keep up, which we seem to have a big problem with. They're getting a break right now. That third machine just kind of hanging out. But when they turn back around, it's gonna be a big problem. So. Hey, y'all know I bought the 830s. I got two 830s up here. I got rid of my 640s and bought the 830s. So, pretty stable tractor. Good stable mod, really. I did. I mulched one field with one of these tractors, and I hooked the grain carts. Two of them now we're using them for grain carts. So, and I got the 715 on one of these. So, cool. I was enjoying the S7 900s. I just didn't have the capacity. I know I could have put bigger stuff on them, but I got these instead. These sun guns are wearing some diesel out though. I don't know if they're gonna. They might finish this field. That's stupid. Stupid. Probably gonna turn around and come back this way, and I'm probably gonna cut it off for a little bit. We got church in a little while, so it'll take me a nap before I go to church. He'll make it to the end. The other two should make it to the end. They'll get turned around, and we'll head back to the other side. I should be fine on my. Yeah. This works out good though, so it's not a waste of time to have this done. I like this setup actually a little bit better. My carts don't get all discombobulated, so they can just pull up to the mother bin and dump, and yeah, works fine. This is the mother field right here. Biggest field I've ever harvested. Anybody wants to see how big it is? It's a 4X map, and I combined fields 15, 7, and 8 on Missouri River Bottoms 4X. So, huge field that I'll regret later, probably. I pulled the two 90-foot planters out to plant it, so it didn't take that long. It was a couple hours to plant, but I put them in sync on course play, let them roll. Let them sit there for a while. I came back and I let this farm alone for a little while. And we're back. I don't get it. Would you stop? This is brand new shit out here, and we're just playing Demolition Derby. Good looking machines though. New combines, new headers. I sold all of my wheat and my sorghum and made $6 million on it just about. Or 4 million, my bad, 4 million. Had 2 million in the bank already, so. Super farming right here. Would you go? I never have understood that backing up and just go. Killing it. He'll almost have, that's 2 truckloads or plus. He ain't cut anything in a minute. That's we got a little break when he was riding the third wheel out there. He ain't got nothing, so we're good. We'll stay caught up now. We're gonna ride this other end and probably log out for a little bit. After this field, we got sunflowers. Doesn't that sound exciting? I haven't done sunflowers since FS22. I really haven't. I like the 830. That thing is pretty smooth. Quiet. Good mod. Got some 55-foot headers for these combines, but I don't know if they're going to... These are 45 for here on the corn. I don't know if they'll reach. It's 77%. Let's go ahead and load them up. Yep, he's closer than the other one is, so let's grab this one. Yeah, we should have a load. All right, that's a load. Call the ball. Keep him dumped out. This is a lot better than trying to dump on a cart with a dump on a truck with the carts. It's a lot smoother. I don't have to be as precise with this. comes another load. Perfect timing. If you keep them coming like that, you'll keep the trucks moving. Man, we're stupid. Perfect. So he'll get a little bit on that truck. I thought I had you set to 80%. Maybe it's 85. My bad. We'll solve that problem here in just a second. 830 is doing a great job on the grain cart. Real smooth. Real fast, of course. Alright. And we're off. Mother bin dumps pretty quick too, so that's special. I got some more loads for you out here. Well, we're gonna shut it down for a little while. I need a break, so I appreciate everybody stopping by. Leave a like,